Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Focus for Football podcasts. I apologise for the last 2 weeks. I've been injured myself. I've managed to break my ankle. However, I'm here today. So we're going to upload this week and we're going to carry on, hopefully, for the future. So today I'm joined with Farndon's goalkeeper again, Aaron Jones. You all right, Aaron?
Right, mate. How are you?
Not too bad yourself?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good. It's an interesting one for Aaron today because we're also joined with his manager, Callum Parry. Would you like to introduce yourself, mate?
You're right, mate. Thanks for having me on. I'm Callum Parry, FC Farndon founder and co-manager with a family member in Mark Brown. Well, we're a new team, obviously always recruiting players. So if anybody is ever interested, just get in contact with Ethan and he can pass you forward to me.
Absolutely.
Again, same with friendlies, obviously pre-season now. So if any teams out there are interested, just come out as soon as possible.
Awesome, nice to hear that, Cal. Right. So today's video is a bit different. Okay. First time we've done a video like this, I think. We're looking more towards, instead of just building a combined 11, we're looking at possible transfers for the season. So we're looking at the Premier League next season. So obviously we've got your Fulham, Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth in here. And we're looking for transfers into each club that could happen. So we don't want to hear any leads going for Mo Salah or Messi. They've got to be realistic. You'll both put across a player who you think will sign. I'll have the final say. If you get to a point where you can't decide between yourselves, I might throw a third player in the mix as well. But we'll see how we go. Right, we're going to go first of all over to City. Any takers to go first for Man City?
Go on, Aaron. I'll let you go first for the first one.
Oh, nice one. I think City could do with a better left back or a right back, a full back player, just to go alongside Cancelo. I think Shevchenko's decent, but he's not as good. I reckon they could. A good signing for them would be Spencer, who plays for Nottingham Forest. But it all depends if they let him go. He's a good little right wing back.
This Jed Spence, Aaron, is in talks with Spurs at the minute.
Yeah, but City can. If City want to play it, they'll get him. It's one of them, isn't it? I just think it'd be a good signing for City if they want to be a stronger and a dominant, better team. The competition's Liverpool.
Would that be a smart move for Nottingham though, having just been promoted?
Yeah, but you got to think: would they want money so they can rebuild, just get a player in, replace him? An experienced player, or it's one of them.
I do agree with you that they need a left back, but see, I would agree with Jed Spence originally, but the fact that I know that he's heavily linked with Spurs, and I know that City haven't really shown any interest. I know they haven't shown any interest in any fullbacks because I think they've got the likes of Costello and Kyle Walker there anyway. Yeah. But I think a good signing for them would be a young left back, someone like Renan Lodi from Atletico Madrid. Young, quick, can run with the ball, can defend. He's Champions League proven, won the league in Spain. I just think it'd be a good signing for him, really.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. I was thinking someone would go straight for Alonso from Bayern.
I was thinking Alphonso Davies. Is Alphonso Davies going about?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
I was thinking him, but I thought, would he leave Bayern Munich right now, where he's getting constant game time? A City, he could be rotated a lot.
True.
Yeah.
I don't know. I personally,
I agree with Callum. I completely forgot about the left back. He's a good little left back. To be fair, he's had a good few cards on FIFA as well this year. So
Right.
You know.
Callum, I think you've won this one then. So you get the privilege of telling me how to spell his name.
Renan Lodi, Renan, and then Lodi.
Renan. Then what?
Lodi, Lodi.
Lodi. There you go. Right, that's our call for City then.
There's a
Right.
space in between the N and the L.
Yeah, Renan, that's it.
There you go. Right. This
Right,
is
Liverpool, I think it's got to be me, isn't it? Because I'm a Liverpool fan myself.
well, funnily enough, I put this out on Instagram, and there was an odd few for different teams, but the majority of fans gave us Liverpool shouts for who they would sign.
I can probably tell you who pretty much most people would have said.
Go on.
It's going to be the exact same person, which I'm going to say, I'm guessing.
Go on.
Jude Bellingham.
Yeah.
I was going to say Jude Bellingham as well.
There you go.
Then,
Nice and easy.
He's going to be one of the best in the world. He's going to be, I think, with him, Foden, Haaland, Mbappe. I can see it being them four really challenging for the Ballon d'Or over the next, decade really. all stupidly young and all just stupidly talented. I mean, 18 years old Bellingham, and what he's been doing for England as well is unbelievable.
Yeah,
I think if Liverpool bring Bellingham in, and then as Henderson's drifting out, they bring Bellingham into the team.
No, if Bellingham comes this year, I don't think we'll get him this year because I think he's already said because they've lost Haaland, they won't get him this year. But
you've just spent loads of money as well on the Núñez fella.
Yeah, I just feel like even if it's next year, I think that's why Milner signed a new contract, just get an extra year for Bellingham to play at Dortmund. I just feel like, I hope that his transfer fee wouldn't go up too much. That'd be my only issue if they don't get him this year.
I think he's Milner's replacement over the next couple of years.
Yeah, he's 18. He's got, realistically, he could have 20 years still.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Chelsea.
Go on, Aaron. I'll give you honours.
I think, right, we just both hear me out now. I think a good signing for him would be Robert Lewandowski. Coming on from a free, send Lukaku out, put Timo Werner on the left, and I reckon, you got a decent strike force, with Timo Werner, Robert Lewandowski, and Havertz.
But Havertz has been playing down the middle and doing well there. You've still got, they're in talks with Dembele. You've still got Ziyech there. Still got.
Yeah, I just think it'd be a good signing for Chelsea. A free agent with Robert Lewandowski, with him being as good as a player as he is. He should have won the Ballon d'Or this year, but he lost it to Messi. I just think he deserves to be in it. Deserves to be scouted by one of these bigger clubs.
Do you not think Chelsea need a centre back though, with all the centre backs they're losing?
That's where I'm going, because I'm going Koundé from I think it's Sevilla.
Yeah, he has been linked with them, hasn't he?
He's been linked to them for a couple of years. They've just lost. I know two definite centre backs in Rudiger and Christensen. I'm sure Azpilicueta is going as well.
Yeah, but there's also would let Sevilla let him go because they've just I can't remember who signed him, but
Aston Villa signed him, haven't they? That
they're the other one,
Diego Carlos.
Yeah,
I just think they can't prioritise attackers because they've done that over the years and they've spent a heck of a lot of money. They've lost a lot of defenders. You've still got Pulisic there, I know he's been linked with a move, but you've got Pulisic, Ziyech, Hudson-Odoi, got all these young players. And if they do get Dembele as well, that's another attacker. And I think at the back, they've only got, Thiago Silva, who's obviously going to be like nearly 38, 39 now. And that Trevor Chalobah, they haven't got any other centre-backs.
Yeah.
No, I think they've got to go in the market, haven't they?
They've got to go for a fullback, for a centre-back.
I will say though, Aaron, I don't think Lewandowski's out the picture. I do think there's an opportunity there for Chelsea.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
But I think the more likely signing is going to be a centre-back because they need one.
Yeah, Chelsea have been linked with Aaron Maguire as well. So if I said him, it would have been a decent shout.
God,
that's actually been
whoever wants Harry Maguire, I think that they want sacking, really. Absolutely.
Anyway, we'll move on. Tottenham. Interesting on this one.
Right. See,
I'm going to let Callum go first.
I've got
with Tottenham, that Romero was on loan, wasn't he? Last year, I think.
Yeah.
And so was Kulusevski. But they've just signed Perisic, who could be a replacement for Kulusevski. But I think they need to strengthen at the back. Like they're setting Eric Dyer, I don't think is good enough. And if Romero was only on loan, then that's a big loss for him because he was so good last year. But someone like it's one out there for centre back, but Nacho from Real Madrid doesn't play a lot. Won 5 Champions Leagues with Real Madrid, and I think he's only put mid-20s maybe.
See, I was also thinking a defender, but I was thinking a different Real Madrid defender, Militao.
Yeah.
I think that Militao's a starter, isn't he? He's had a good year. I don't think they'll allow him to go especially this year, because they can't. You know, who are they going to replace him with so late?
Harry Maguire.
Again, I don't think that's stupid.
See, neither of you have gone where I thought you were going to go. I thought Bale would be on the cards here.
No,
Bale's going to go to Cardiff.
I can't see him going anywhere other than Cardiff.
Yeah.
Bale and Ramsey both going to Cardiff, aren't they? So.
But when it comes to centre-backs, you've also got the likes of, Umtiti maybe, Longley. Barcelona ones, I mean, they're, again, not really playing.
I'll tell you another good defender there is that Tottenham could sign. I can't say it's Lecroix, I think it is, from Wolfsburg.
Yeah.
He's a young, fast defender, decent as well, I think that could be a good signing for Tottenham.
Yeah, I the way that they play, Tottenham, obviously the Conte way, is very defensive, isn't it? He plays 3 at the back. I know Ben Davies has been there. Eric Dyer, he seems having that. I don't know whether Romero was on loan or not. I feel like he was. So I think they do need to strengthen at the back.
Go on,
well, I think it's down to you, Ethan.
Nacho. I think Nacho is a good show. I'm happy with Nacho, to be fair.
We'll throw him in. These spellings are probably awful. I do apologise. Right, we'll throw over to Arsenal. Now, I'm intrigued on this one because I think Arsenal have got the best full built-out squad at the moment. There's not really a position they need.
With Arsenal, right? I think Arsenal need a goal scorer. They obviously last year they've lost Aubameyang. They didn't have a goal scoring striker. Their goals come from midfield, really, like Saka, Martinelli.
I've already got my one. He's been linked with them as well. Just depends if they can City and Arsenal can agree on a fee for him.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I see. For me, I think they need a holding midfielder because I don't think that Xhaka is good enough. I don't think El Neni is good enough, and Thomas Partey is always injured. So for me, I think that they go for someone like, is it Lucas Paqueta?
Yeah,
Leon.
I've put him in a different squad.
Yeah.
I've put him with Newcastle.
I just think they need a midfielder, and he's young. I think he's like a Gameres kind of player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to back
I
out.
think he'll.
Yeah,
I think he'll go to Newcastle.
Yeah, I do feel like the most obvious one that they will sign is Jesus this season, because like I said, they do need strength up front.
Just bought Haaland, haven't they? So do they need?
Yeah, well, they've got Alvarez as well, haven't they? They've signed 2 top strikers.
Yeah, I think Jesus will be the one to go. We'll stick with that. Right, Aaron, this is going to be interesting.
I've already got this player in mind, mate.
But go on.
Timber from Ajax, centre back.
Who?
Timber from Ajax.
Timber, yeah. I could see that.
Centre back. You know, we need a replacement for Maguire. He's just not good enough, really. He's not Premier League standard at all for what we've paid for him. And you know, you look at him playing against the lower teams in the league, and he's not even looking a decent defender. You know, the lower league teams are making him look shit. It's appalling, mate.
I do agree they do need to strengthen at the back, because Varane didn't have a good season, not like everyone hoped. Maguire's he's dreadful. You know, I think
Timber and Varane at the back, they could work well. They're both quick. They're both good at defending. I'd just like to see where the season, if we do sign him, I'd like to see it. The season or how he would play it. You know, have Harry Maguire on the bench and play Varane, and if Varane gets injured, we have Harry Maguire there. Or, you know, Phil Jones. Phil Jones has been better than Harry Maguire this season, and he's only played a couple of games. You know, the games he's played for the badge.
For me, I think they need to strengthen in midfield, because Fred
same.
and
I was going to say Frankie De Jong, but you know,
I don't think Frankie De Jong will go, because I do think he loves it at Barca. I mean, I know obviously Ten Hag was his manager, but you're looking at a free agent now who's won league titles in for Bayern Munich, and it's Tolisso. He's a free agent. I think he's still quite young, but someone like him just to sit in front of that defence, maybe it would, you know, make United defensively better, because Fred isn't good enough. McTominay wasn't good enough. And then you've obviously got Donny van de Beek, who's coming back from his loan spell, who will obviously Ten Hag will get the best out of him. But
see, this is what I like. This is why I didn't say Van de Beek, not Van de Beek, De Jong. If De Jong comes in, I think Van de Beek will start playing well, the next teammate. And then I think all three of him, Van de Beek and Bruno Fernandes, will work well as a three in a midfield. And then Timber, you know, I just think we need a better centre-back, to be honest. I think if we can get Frankie De Jong, we need a centre-back then.
Yeah, I do agree. I think they do need a midfielder, because I think the reason why Maguire looked so bad last year was because he didn't have the support from midfield. If he had the support from midfield, I think maybe, you know, he wouldn't have had players just running at him constantly. So that's why I think I'd go for midfielder.
I'm going to go with Aaron, because I don't think I can not take Harry Maguire at the team. However, I do think they do need a midfielder as well, a holding midfielder. And I think the player they're going to look at is Declan Rice.
And let's be honest as well, You can't spell Frankie de Jong, so you've just gone with the easier option.
I would have put De Jong, but I will get slayed in the comments if we do not take Maguire out of the squad. So,
I like Maguire. I think that Ten Hag knows that as well. I think that's why he is looking to bring in this timber from Ajax.
Yeah,
he knows he's got to go.
Yeah. Right, West Ham.
I'm going to go for another free agent here, Jesse Lingard.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah.
Jesse Lingard played well there when he was on a loan. I reckon they get him back in the squad, he'll be class.
But yeah, he knows the manager, he knows the squad, because they don't change a lot.
Yeah, the thing is as well, Lingard was best at United when the West Ham manager was there.
David Moyes.
Yeah.
I just think that, after that loan spell, I think that he would have gone in January if it wasn't for what had happened with Mason Greenwood. I do think that he would have left already. Yeah. But obviously, with what happened with Greenwood, they couldn't risk losing another attacking player. He didn't really play, but I do feel like Lingard's career, if he does, especially with the World Cup coming this year, he needs to be at a team where he'll be playing a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like with West Ham, where he knows the lads, he had a good relationship with Rice. I do feel like it is the right move for him.
Yeah. I think Lingard will go. I think that's almost set. It's the obvious move, isn't it? Anyway, Leicester. I was thinking left mid for Norwich. That Cantwell.
Oh yeah, Cantwell.
I could see him go into somewhere like Leicester.
He was at Bournemouth, wasn't he, on loan?
Yeah.
Who are they going to replace? They're not going to let Harvey Barnes be on the bench.
No, I think it's defenders which they need replacing.
Yeah,
because Fofana's great defender, but Johnny Evans is aging. Fullbacks again, aging really. Ricardo Pereira. So they got that James Justin, he's a good player. I think
I'm gonna say one. He is an old defender, but I think he would suit him well with Leicester City. Leicester City needs this sort of defender. I'm going to say Koulibaly from Napoli.
I don't feel like he'd go to like a Leicester.
Yeah, but I think if Leicester wants a defender, I think most clubs would go looking for a Koulibaly if he wasn't at the age he is now. I think Leicester would put in a bid for him if they,
No disrespect to Leicester, but I think he's too good for them.
Yeah, I agree with you. I just think he'd be the standing player there.
It's a tricky one, really, Leicester, because they're a team which you'd think are going to battle for Europe, but then who do you go for as a centre back? Maybe.
Or I'm going to put another shout out there. Alex Twan-Sabi from Man United. I don't think he'll get in the starting lineup next season. He was out on loan at Napoli as well. I think he could be a good centre back for Leicester City.
I think maybe with the likes of who Villa have signed, this Diego Carlos, I think maybe like a Tyrone Mings or Courtney House.
Yeah,
I don't think Tyrone Mings is a very good. I think he's awful. I'm being honest with you, but maybe at
Alisson's
Leicester,
not going to agree with you now.
maybe at
He's on my
Leicester.
wall there.
Eh?
He's on my wall.
Tyrone Mings.
Yeah.
I think he's awful. I really do. I think he's the weak link at Villa. Because that Ezri Konsa is a good player, from what I can see. Then, obviously, you've got Matty Cash, who's great. You've got, Luca Dean now there. Great. I just feel like Mings is the weak link at Villa.
With Mings moving. Not because he's terrible, though, but because I think he would work well at Leicester. And I think that's the way to go. Right, we've only got 8 minutes left. That's going to kick us off. So we might have to make another chat and carry on, if you get what I mean. Or we can fly through now.
Let's fly through because realistically, I don't know. Brighton should really sign.
Brighton.
Juan Mata.
No, I think Mata will go back to Spain.
Brighton, I think. Do you know what? I could see them signing Cantwell.
Timo Pukki.
Yeah.
Timo Pukki. A striker.
Well, then we'll put Pukki in. Wolves.
It's got to be a Portuguese player in it for Wolves.
Yeah.
Wolves. But you're trying to think of where they need to strengthen it. I think maybe up front.
Is Sa on loan?
No, I think he's signed.
What?
I think Jose Sa, the keeper.
Yeah.
I think they signed him permanently because
right.
they got rid of Rui Patricio, didn't they?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, it's a bit hard because obviously Portuguese players. What Portuguese player do you think they'd want to sign?
Hudson-Odoi. They need
a funnily enough, Hudson-Odoi I think would be a good signing for them because he can play wing back and they play with wing backs, don't they?
Yeah,
and he can play there. So Hudson-Odoi, then that's a good one.
Newcastle.
That midfielder Callum said a minute ago.
Lucas Paqueta.
Yeah.
But again, do they need another centre back?
Nah, they'll be all right, won't they?
Yeah, I'd go Lucas Paqueta just because he can.
They'll probably
he's got a good relationship.
But I think that's going to be their main signing. They need that solidarity in the middle, don't they?
Yeah.
Palace.
Conor Gallagher.
Yeah, he's going permanently, isn't he? He's got to go. Chelsea are never going to play him, and he's just played fantastic there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Brentford's got to be Ericsson, surely.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing they could do, re-sign Ericsson.
Villa's got to be Coutinho now.
He's already signed, though, isn't he?
Has he?
Yeah, Coutinho signed before the end of the season.
There you go then. So he's already gone. In that case, I'd probably say they go for someone
at the back. Who?
Matip.
No, again, they've signed a centre back already, haven't they? So if they're going to go anywhere, I think they're going to go wide players because Leon Bailey didn't really come up to scratch, really.
Yeah.
Rafa from Thingy.
Yeah, I've got one here. Luis Suarez.
Yeah.
On a free.
Back to free agent, Steven Gerrard.
I could see that as well, to be fair.
Luis Suarez.
Especially on a free. They'll be able to afford his wages then because not paying for him.
that's what I mean. And with all the money he's earned, he might even, drop his wage significantly, especially with Gerrard and Coutinho there.
Yeah.
This
Southampton.
Gerrard
Friend for him as well, isn't it? Like, again.
Yeah, this Gerrard factor that's there.
Yeah.
Southampton, I reckon. Ander Herrera, midfielder.
Yeah.
I can see that happening. I'm happy with that. This is an interesting one. Everton.
I haven't got a fucking clue.
James Tarkowski.
Yeah, what he's Callum said.
They struggled at the back.
So I could see him signing Marcus Alonso.
I think Marcus Alonso will go to Barca.
Do you think?
Yeah, he's Spanish. David Alaba's not exactly, he's not young anymore. I think.
Who did you say?
Tarkowski.
That's spelled wrong, but it'll do. Leeds.
This is a tricky one, Leeds, because where do they need to?
I think they need to get stronger at the back, to be honest.
Strengthen a lot, to be honest.
I think they need a keeper in the midfield.
See, for them, keeping the likes of Calvin Phillips is the big one, really.
Yeah.
Leeds, I could say Keane from Wigan.
No, I don't think they'd go that low. I think
he's had a good season though, and they have just been promoted, haven't they?
Yeah, I see. For me, the perfect Leeds signing would have been James Milner, because he was a Leeds lad, and obviously he was out of contract with Liverpool, but now he's just signed a contract. You can't really say him.
What about that right winger from Watford, Saha? Is it
Sarr?
That one.
Oh, Ismaili Sarr.
I think he's too good to be going down.
Yeah, but then
Josh King.
Yeah.
Josh King's just been relegated to Watford.
We've got 1 minute 40, so I'm going to throw him in. Fulham.
Nico Williams.
Yeah, I'll back that. Nico Williams.
Fair enough. Nottingham.
Ghana from Man United, CDM.
No, they had a lad on loan last year from Arsenal, I think. No, from Aston Villa. Davis, he's called. Striker. He's scoring a lot of goals.
Put Davis in there then. We've got 1 minute to decide on Bournemouth.
Todd Campbell.
Callagher from Liverpool. They need a decent keeper.
No, Kelleher's Liverpool's number one. They're not going to get rid of him. Number two, sorry. Maybe Adrian.
Nah, leave Adrian. Dean Henderson.
Yeah.
He'll want game time.
Yeah, a loan spell maybe.
I'm happy with that. Henderson it is. Yeah. Fair enough. Right. Well, we're about to be cut off. Sorry for rushing the end of it there. We only get 40 minutes per video. Nice to see you both. Cheers for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Good luck with the pre-season, Callum.
Thank you very much.
And hopefully I'll see you soon, even though I will see you then.
Yeah, I'll see you soon. Thank you very much.
Yeah.